Hello, everybody. Give it a couple minutes here. Let some people fill in. Anybody's watching this, hope you had a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to those of you who are fathers. Now to share the love on the Book of Faces. Three people are watching. Well, hello, three people who remain unnamed yet. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Father's Day. If you are a father, I hope your family did not forget about you. Hello, Dina. How are you, darling? It says there's three people watching, but you're the only one that has said anything. Could I interest you in a Twizzler? I did some, well, I'm not a father, so that would have required me to plant my seed into a fertile garden, and that has never happened. Are we friends on Facebook? I don't think we are. You should send me a friend request. And then I can invite you to the panel. I don't have very many rainbows left. I'm so disheartened by the whole situation. Let's see. I'm sorry. My Facebook is my name, Eldon Kruger. Adam and Shane. How'd they do? I was going to do the challenge today, but I ended up going to estate sales. And I went to one estate sale in the ghetto, and they had a jewelry box that had just a bunch of broken pieces of jewelry, mismatched earrings, a watch that didn't have like the watch face and works in it. It was just like the empty shell. And it was all gold. But they did not think that gold had any value if it was broken or not working. So I got it for $6. There's probably $240 worth of gold in there. Where you live at, Adina? Hey, Glenn, how you doing, bud? Hello, Mother's Mustache. How are y'all? I lived in Indiana for a little while. I was in I lived in South Bend once back in early 2000. And then I had my auction gallery in Fort Wayne. Oh, that would suck, man. Do you have a swamp cooler? Yeah, it was like 104 here today, Glenn. I hope you get that remedy. But I'm going to do a little bit of not a full-on haul video. Just going to show you all just a few things that I acquired today at my estate sales I did. I went to one estate sale. Oh my God. It's an estate sale company ran by some sisters. And their prices, everything was 75% off today. Woo! 75%. I walked up, I was all excited. I seen 75% off. But I seen people just leaving like without anything in their hand. I was like, it's 75%? Everything must be gone, right? So I'm going to upload a video. I took some video inside the house. House was jam packed full of shit. Like they didn't even. Well, Swamp. Maybe it's the same company, but like it looked like they had just opened like on Thursday. Like the house was full of stuff, and the prices was ridiculous. They had an RCA VHS VCR with no remote that they wanted $100 for. And I just started laughing. She's like, "Can I help you with something, sir?" I'm like, this is like 100 pennies, right? Because there's no way this is $100. She's like, "Sir, this is rare and unique." No, it's not unique. They probably made about 12 billion of them, and you probably could have one brand new for like $25 in the box. It's a RCA. It's not a Toshiba, a Samsung, a Kenwood. Techniques is not anything fancy. It's a freaking RCA. And then they had a slide projector that you'll see in the video. They wanted $75 for, and then the carousel on top they wanted $25 for. And she's like, "Well, it's 75% off." I said, I'm not a buyer on this stuff at 95% off. Your prices are ridiculous." So I walked all through the house. I tried to find something, but it was all the tools or whatever they didn't care about. Tools were like 50 cents a piece, but tools really aren't my thing. I don't know what tools are good, what tools are bad. But it was absolutely horrid. Like the house was. If I was the executor of the estate and I had hired this company to liquidate my relatives' belongings at estate sale, I would be furious, absolutely furious, because the house was full. Like nothing was bought. It was horrible, and it's 75% off is still like brand new retail pricing. It was ridiculous. So, needless to say, that was the first one I went to this morning, and I got nothing. But let me grab this real quick. Hold on. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Oh. All right. I don't know. As a auctioneer, I would never want to run an estate sale, because my people who follow my auctions, they develop, you develop a following, and then if you have quality stuff, then you'll bring more money. Well, thank you, Chris. So yeah, if it was me, I'd be pissed. I would absolutely be livid the way that sale was handled. I mean, $100 for an RCA VHS player, absolutely ludicrous. But I'll show you what I did find. This is we'll save that for last. I got this vintage stainless steel martini shaker with the box. I don't think it's probably worth much, but if it's not worth much, then it'll look cool in the bar. Oh, we got the the winning piece. It's in my bedroom. Got a couple of hats today. They were 25 cents a piece. This is Stevens Aerial Spraying, Abernathy, Texas. And I got the Masonic Home and School of Texas. I collect all things Masonic as I am a Freemason myself. United States of America snapback trucker cap. And the Masonic Home snapback trucker cap as well. 25 cents a piece on those. Figure couldn't go wrong. Hi, Valerie. Oh, let's see. What else did I get? I got a bag. I got a bag of 5 remotes for $1. I got some toner cartridges for $1. Oh, damn, I left the other good piece in my car. This is a brand new indoor-outdoor vintage thermometer. Never used. It is the 407 indoor-outdoor thermometer, a genuine air guide instrument. So comps look pretty good on that, so I was pretty excited. Got some Epson toner cartridge. You know what? I feel like an idiot. I started this, and the 2 best pieces, one is in my bedroom and one is in my car. Or 2 of the 3 best. Got some laptop memory for 25 cents. Actually 12.5 cents because it was marked 25 cents and it was 50% off. Got this realistic weather radio, and it works because it was going in my car all day. And batteries are probably shot in it now. Let's see. I don't know what that's worth, but I think it's pretty cool. I may keep that and put it on my desk at work. Or, like a good reseller, I will sell it because everything is for sale. Got some plumbing parts that were new in a box. It was in a garage at one estate sale I went to. And I gotta look it up. It's a Sears brand. Phonograph, AM/FM, cassette, and 8-track player. Real highfalutin on that. But anyway, they had you could $5 grab bags. Whatever you fit in a grab bag was $5. Let's see. I got in the $5 grab bags. I got 6 of these. Vintage CB radios. Not quite sure the value on them. This one's a Craco CB Deluxe. Deluxe, I say. That should be 10 times the value just because it's deluxe. And I got this one is an Astroline CB535. Never even heard of this. Another CB radio. And these are all like from the 60s and 70s. This one is a Royce module transceiver 1 through 650. I bet this is the one that's worth the most. Just guessing. I could be completely wrong. I got 2 more that are out in my garage. I haven't brought them in yet. This is a Robin, ROBYN, DG30. CB radio. Yeah, there's 4, so the other 2 are out in my garage. There is a Whitner guitar tuner, new in the box. This was pretty cool. The place where I got the jewelry box. They had this. This is a lid to a cast iron skillet or pot or something. It says it's got 7 in parentheses, but then it says number 8-B, 10¼ inch, and then 45H-2, and then 2 under that. So I don't know if y'all can make that out or not. Not sure if that's going to be worth not. I'm not really knowledgeable on the cast iron stuff. Unless it says Griswold, then I just buy it because I know I can resell it. All right, let me catch up on some chat before I show you some of this. Kids dealing more, yeah. Yeah, one of the best pieces is in the bedroom. How many? Let's see. And Dina, are you asking what my name is? Hey, Steve. Hey, Krillin. Hello, John Jones. Let me get some of this other stuff here. I got a Samsung TV remote for $1. And then I got a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what it was. It was just new in packaging stuff. It was in the garage. It was fit in the bag for $5. So I got this Walkman. It was in my $5 grab bag. Originally, it was priced $5. The Sony Walkman Discman. Blues tool bearing packer for all grease guns. In the package. I don't know why. It fit in the grab bag. I got, oh man. A radiator cap came out of the package. I got a bunch of these track hangers for like sliding closet doors. I know these are going to be absolutely worthless, but they were new in the package. They fit in my bag. Yeah, I got a bunch of those. I did get this. I don't know if it's worth anything or not, but the color intrigued me. It's a Touch-O-Matic by Bell. Telephone. It's like a burnt orange, University of Texas color, maybe a little redder. But the names on it are Judge, Gary, Jeannie, Lawrence, Addie, Bigfoot, Gina, Flippo, Bob Jet, and Corsi. So we'll clean that up and see what it's worth. It is, somebody wants to look it up for me, that'd be great. It's a Bell Systems, Western Electric. It doesn't give me a model number. Other than on the top, it says Touch-O-Matic. No corrosion in the battery compartment. That's good. Yeah, it doesn't give me a model number or anything else. On the bottom, it does say Bell Systems property, not for sale. Western Electric. What's this say? Yeah. Let's see what else we got in the bag. Oh, I got this. I didn't even, this was just, I seen it was electronic and I threw it in my $5 grab bag. I didn't even see exactly what it is. I think it's a voice recorder. It is. It's a realistic with a tape in it. Woohoo! And some serious battery corrosion. Son of a bitch. Ah. Well, I wonder if I can clean that up, hopefully. Then I got a bunch more parts of stuff. Color matching transformer. Plain hose coupling. I mean, just silly shit. More hangers. Plug-in flasher. Oh, for your Christmas tree. Brand new radiator cap. Solid brass snap fastener refill. I know it's not very exciting. I did get this signed brooch. It was marked $3 or $5, 50% off day, so I paid $2.50 for it. It looks like Sylvia starts with a D. Can't make it out. Or no, I guess. Well, no, I doubt it's Salvador Dali. No, it wouldn't be Salvador Dali. Sylvia something. I'll have to get my book out of signatures. Let's see if you guys can make that out or not. Probably not. So much for my 1080p. Anyway, I'll get that looked at. I'd love to go get the other thing. Let me scroll back up here. No, Krillin, I don't do flea markets. I'm an auctioneer. $50 lid, really? Wow. No, Krillin, I went estate sale shopping today. Ansley and Adina. Party line. Anybody look that phone up for me? I'm going to do my haul first tonight. So if y'all don't mind, I'd love to show you these other two pieces. I'm going to step away for a second, and I got to run out to my car and grab one of them. It's pretty amazing. I love it. And I'll be right back. Please talk amongst yourselves. My car is locked, and I need my keys, and I do not know where they are at. Well, shit. Aha, here we go. Okay. I'm fat, now I'm winded. There's a whole lot of running up and downstairs. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Thank you, John Jones. Appreciate the comps there. All right, so John, I don't know. I could probably get 6 or 7 more on there. I need to get them listed. I know. Oh, I need to hire somebody to do my listing for me. All right, so the two cool things. So I saw this letter opener, right? And it's chewed up, kind of, at the tip. The camera doesn't focus worth shit. I don't know if you can see it's got some dents in there or whatnot. I was like, well, that's awfully weird. So I started to mess around with it. And I was like, wow, that's very, very soft. And then I seen the price tag. It was $10 and everything was 50% off. So I'm thinking, huh. And evidently the ladies running the estate sale did not have their jeweler's loop, but I did. And that is stamped sterling. This is a solid sterling silver letter opener. And it's pretty cool. It's got the, I don't know what king that might be, or if it's just Dumbledore with a crown. I don't know. But to me, I think that is just absolutely awesome. And to be solid sterling silver, I think that's even cooler. So, well, it originally was $10, but it was 50% off, so I got it for $5. All right, and then for the, are you a panel of one tonight? I am at the moment. Yes, yes, I am. And then the coup de grace was this. That camera doesn't focus worth shit. I wonder if I can adjust it. Nope. So Tiffany & Co. It's a starfish or some leaf thing. I don't know what it was called. Was priced at $20. 50% off I got for $10. Comps were all over from like $50 to $129. So here's my plan for this. I have the giant jewelry jar that I'm going to be putting together for Dwayne's auction. I'm going to be doing, yes, it is Tiffany sterling silver. And it's dated 1996. I'm going to put this probably in the jewelry jar, along with maybe this brooch that I got that I just dropped, and a bunch of other costume jewelry, estate jewelry I've picked up over the last year. And I'm going to see, the jewelry jar is huge. It's like 13 inches tall, 6 inches in diameter. I'm going to make the jewelry jar worth like $500 and hope I make some decent money on it. So the last thing I'm going to show you is this. I was telling Adina about this in the beginning before everybody joined in. So I went to a estate sale in the ghetto, in the projects. The son, 2 grandsons and granddaughter were running the estate sale. And they had jewelry. You know, they had some 10 karat gold rings that were priced $75 or whatever. And some scarves and some brooches and a bunch of stuff. But a lot of stuff had been picked over because it's Sunday. Excuse me. They had a couple Kirby vacuums that they wanted $50 a piece on. I have 5 Kirby vacuums in my garage right now. I've not paid more than $7.50 a piece for them, so I wasn't paying $50. But I opened this jewelry box up, and it was just like this, you know, filled with a bunch of odds and ends. Nothing that immediately catches your eye. But I had my loop. This is an empty box. So I had my loop, and there was, oh, damn, they broke. Maybe that's why they were in this box. All right. There was this pair of earrings. They're 14 karat gold. They're big. Compare them to my face. There was this watch case. Empty, no watch inside. But it's an antiquity. And it is 14 karat gold. The kid told me it was silver. I wasn't going to argue with him. And I did mention, well, silver is about $15 an ounce. That's probably less than 1/10 of an ounce. But not my job when you're selling your products to tell you what you have. Here's a broken 14 karat gold earring. It's just half of a hoop. Here is one 14 karat gold earring with pearl stud, but the post and the back is 14 karat gold. Here is some sterling silver. I don't know what they were off, maybe a buckle or something. But all in all, there was a considerable amount of 10 and 14 karat gold in this 10 karat gold necklace or earrings. There's a couple of stones in here. I need to get my diamond tester out and test them. I don't think they're diamonds, but One of them actually looks like it's huge, and it looks like it's got an inclusion in it. I mean, if that's a real diamond, that's 2.5 carat. But I don't think it is. But I'm kind of iffy on it because it does look like it has a feather inclusion. So it might be. For those of you who don't know, not only am I an auctioneer, I'm also a certified diamond grader. I went to the American School of Jewelry in Sunrise, Arizona. Here is another 14 karat gold stud. I have these two 10 karat gold heart lockets. And then there's a bunch of like 10 and 14 karat gold clasps that have been broken off of necklaces or whatnot, and some 10 and 14 karat earring backs. Here is, I don't know what this is, but it is 10 karat gold. It looks like an ampersand, or no, it says TCU. So Texas Christian University. I don't know what the logo is. Maybe it's a sorority or something. Looks like it's off of a necklace. So anyway, so lots of free gold and silver. I paid $6 for this jewelry box. So I was very pleased, very pleased. Certified diamond grader. So right now I am drinking Mango Mosaic from Breckenridge Breweries in Colorado. It is a pale ale. If you like your beers to taste of grapefruit rind, this is a delicious beverage. It's not my favorite, but it's what I had cold. My Red Stripe is not cold, and Red Stripe is what I prefer. But now I have lost my keys. Where did I put them? Damn it, I'd lose everything if I didn't play with stuff so much. So anyway, I can't do vodka. Delden, you find decent jewelry in lockers. Tell us. That is what they say up here. Yes, I find fabulous jewelry. My biggest score ever was out of a locker in Atlanta, Georgia. Paid $175 for it. There was 5 pieces of wicker furniture that I sold to a local thrift shop there in Atlanta. And there was a standard jewelry armoire and 5 of the Brinks fireproof safes. Then there's about $40,000 in jewelry and coins, which made me very, very happy. So I'm going to send out some invites, perhaps. Maybe anyone who wants to join the panel. So I don't know what it is. People just probably don't like me, I guess. Maybe I should quit YouTube altogether, because I keep getting just a shit ton of thumbs down. And I know they say it doesn't matter. Activity is activity, but I don't know. If you don't like my channel, why watch it? I don't get it. Some people, Glenn, some people die. Like 90% of the storage units I buy are from dead people. Like the kids, didn't want to deal with it, didn't want to sell it, or they thought they would get back to it at a later date, and then they just couldn't afford to keep paying. can't afford to keep paying the storage. I mean, shit, I'm paying rent on 5 units right now. There's an average of $155 a unit. I have 2 units that are $138. Those are my 2 cheapest ones. So, hello, Odin. You want to come up here, buddy? Guess not. Yeah, actually, Ansley hit it right on the head. Actually, my one of my most profitable units right now. The problem is I have a 1,500 square foot 3-bedroom apartment. I don't have my warehouse yet, which is becoming a very frustrating situation, and that's a topic for another conversation. So I buy the units, and then I try and process the stuff I see immediately that that I can sell quickly, or at least fill up my house and pretend that I'm listing it. But where the hell was I going with this? Oh, so yeah, the one unit I have, the son went to prison for the manufacturing and distribution of methamphetamine, according to court documents in the locker. And mom was dying of emphysema, and she died. And then it was all boxed up by the state and put in storage. And I bought it. Let's see. Internet shopping. Hey, Eunice, I've not seen you in about a week. How are you been? If everybody does not know, internet shopping's name is Eunice. It's what I named him. I'm going to get very angry at myself here in a minute. How did I open the last one? I want to break something. I wish they were freaking pop tops. They're not. Do this. Yeah, you're absolutely right, John. I'm paying on 5 units right now, but the warehouse I'm getting is 4,000 square feet. But I think it will make life so much easier if I can get all of those units emptied and then spread out, and then I can process this stuff a lot quicker. And then maybe pay a couple local kids or whatever, 10, 12 bucks an hour to test stuff and sort stuff and clean stuff. Night, Glenn. Have a good one, buddy. And make it easier for me to process and sell. But my goal is to do all the small stuff on eBay or online, and then the big stuff once a month have an auction on site with, all the furniture, all the stuff that's just too big to ship. Odin, do you want up here? Your adoring fans await you, buddy. Nope. Crazy. He comes, pats my leg like a dog, and then he begs, and then I pet his head, and then he goes away. Comes back 5 minutes later, does the same thing. Let's have a contest. Anybody want a contest? Let's do a contest. Oh, I absolutely am very well aware, Eunice. I'm afraid that this pile of shit right back here is going to fall on me someday. All right, let me reach into my backpack of coins. This is where people bring stuff to me periodically. I'll advertise on Craigslist or whatever. And they'll come in, or I'll meet them somewhere. They'll have some coins, and I'll praise them for them, and then I'll tell them what fair market value is, and I'll tell them what I'm willing to pay for it. They get cash money right there, or they can deal with eBay themselves, pay the fees, figure out how to take pictures, all that shit. And they generally see things my way. What do we have here? Old Spice. Steel Courage. What the hell that is in there? All right. I have so much stuff in here. Oh, this is a cool set. Or a cool coin. This is 1969 Gates Mystery Car token. In here we have a 1977 St. Helena 25 pence. Let me get some of these out here. Here is a 1922 peace dollar. And a bunch of random coins. And my trusty jeweler loop. Or one of my many jeweler's loops. All right, let's do this. We're going to do multiple giveaways. So go ahead and share my live stream on your all's Facebook, because the more people we get in here, the more stuff I'm going to give away. Everybody likes free stuff. Free stuff, free stuff. I want to come up with random questions, and the first one to answer wins. Oh, Carol. If you love me, you'll create a Facebook just to promote my live feeds. Okay, no questionable conversations in chat or in my live stream. I don't care what it is. No politics, no religion, no baiting of topics. All right, so let's see. See, it's not really fair because y'all are on the computer, so y'all can use Google. So let's see. All right. If everybody can, if the first person who put in the chat that I can read, tell me what my favorite beer is, I will reach into this bag and pull out a random coin and mail it to you. Very, very good. Valerie wins. So Valerie, we're reaching in, randomly pulling a coin, and it is in my jeweler's loop. It is a 1951 Australia penny. with King George on the front. So that is going to Valerie. All right. All right, I need to open up a notepad here so I can write all this shit down. Valerie, if you would like to send me your address, I will get you your coin. Where is notepad? I guess Microsoft Word works as well. Okay, here's a trivia question. Probably none of you know off the top of your head, unless you're a personal friend of mine. What? Okay. Years ago, I owned some restaurants. What was the name of my restaurants? It was also a nickname that my grandmother gave me, and then my nieces started calling me. Yes, personal questions. No, it was not Big Boy. Uncle Buck is close, but not correct. Come on, people. You have the interweb at your fingertips. This one you're going to have to use some research. These nuts. Oh, that would be awesome. Like, I have a friend of mine who does like the roasted peanut cart and like cinnamon sugar glazed almonds and whatnot. That would be D's nuts. That would be awesome. Somebody is blowing up my text. Oh my god. All right, Val. Or I'm sorry, Valerie. All right. Valerie is 2 for 2. The full name was Uncle Tykie's Prairie Fire Smokehouse. All right. Oh, that's a shitty penny. You don't want that. What is this? Oh, this is actually going to be worth some money. It's pretty worn, but I bought this in a lot of stuff. It is, I think it's what do you call it? A Bavarian 4-penny coin. Um, I do American coins. I'm not really all that great on foreign coins, but this one is dated 1861, has a mint mark with the letter A and a 4 on top. Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? What's the story on my nickname? So when my grandmother, when I was a little kid, my grandmother called me Tyke. Don't know why. I was a little tyke, I guess. I don't know. My family called me Tyke till I was a teenager, and I hit puberty, and it was humiliating to have your family call you Tyke in front of your friends. So I forbid my family to call me Tyke. And then when my sister started having children, to be a smartass, she taught her eldest daughter, Alexis, which you guys have probably met in chat. She's 17 now. She told Alexis to, instead of calling me Uncle Delden, to call me Uncle Tyke. And it stuck. And then when I decided to start my barbecue business, I used to just do, barbecue competitions in the summertime for shits and giggles. But then I decided to go full steam ahead and open my first restaurant. And we were sitting at my sister's house. It was right around Mother's Day. I was trying to come up with a name, for my. I wanted something to be country and hokey, but memorable, so people would know, remember it. And Alexis was 3 or 4 at the time, and she said, "Call it Uncle Tyke's." And I was just like, you know what? That sounds country enough. That just might work. So my first, I had a concession trailer at first, and it was Uncle Tyke's Good Time Barbecue. And then my first restaurant was Uncle Tyke's Family Style. And then my second one was Uncle Tyke's Prairie Fire Smokehouse and Pizzeria. And then I started my catering company, and that was Prairie Fire Smokehouse, or Prairie Fire Catering Company. So that is the story of Uncle Tyke. You've mentioned Atlanta a handful of times. Are you from around Atlanta? No. When I went to work for the Roadshow, we had 2 corporate offices, and they told me I could live. I had to move to one of them because as director of research, they pulled me off the road for about 6 months to run the research department. So when all the people would be out on tour or whatnot, and they would, people would bring stuff in because we had a number of teams out at any one time. Somebody would bring a coin in, and most of the people were not well versed in coins, so we would set up webcams and microscopes and whatever, and all final buying decisions were run through me. So I would authorize, stuff to be purchased. But then I really, really hated being locked in a cubicle all day. And I am a people person. And so after about 6 months, I asked to go back out on tour. But they did not relinquish any of my duties. So instead, I had 2 laptops with me at all times and 3 cell phones, and that sucked. My phone would ring nonstop. This tastes absolutely nothing like mango. It tastes like hams and grapefruit rind. It's not very good now that I think about it. But it was cold and in my fridge. Oh. All right, so let us move on y'all never get that. I don't even think. Maybe. Maybe. What was the name of my auction company in Fort Wayne, Indiana? Oh my God, I love a Zorb. I want a Zorb so bad. Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of something different. I'm thinking a Zorb is the giant inflatable ball that you climb inside. And I do. My grandfather drank hams. Is Nikki? Hey, Nikki. Nikki, we're having a little contest. Valerie is 2 for 2. She has won both trivia questions. All right, so let us come up with another trivia question. Oh, I did. Yeah, what was the name of my my auction business? I wore one of my T-shirts the other night while streaming. Well, that's what it says in the yellow pages, but that was not my the name of the business. Valerie just got Google open, just Googled everything about me. Hi, Odin. How are you, buddy? Odin, Adina says hi. Odin, I think Adina might want to become your new mom. I don't know. I don't know if she's open to that possibility or not. uh, Odin is my buddy. When I moved to Texas 3 years ago, like I had no family, no friends here. I moved here because Audi moved me here, and it was very lonely because like I came to work and nobody at work liked me because I was the new guy, and I was there taking customers that they could have been trying to sell cars to or whatever. And I couldn't bring my dog down because it was too hot, and he's old and needs a yard, and he's not in the best of health. So my mom takes care of him. But I was lonely, so my mom said, "Get you a cat. Cats are very self-reliant. You can go on vacation for a week, leave them a couple of extra litter pans, a giant bowl of water, a giant bowl of food, and they will be okay." So I did. I rescued Odin. He is a Maine Coon. He's only about half the size that he will get. He will be huge. No. The title Colonel, if you actually can go to auction school and you become licensed and state certified as a licensed and professional auctioneer, you get the honorary title of Colonel. That stems from the times of the Civil War. As the armies would march and take over territories, it was the colonel's job to auction off all the spoils of war, to pay for ammunition and food and clothes for the troops as they further their movement. And then it just became synonymous to anybody. And then when the troops came home, those guys who had done the auctions during the Civil War just became professional auctioneers. So the title just kind of stuck. So it is an honorary title. that one gets. And actually, there's a guy in my Masonic lodge back home who was also an auctioneer. He was also a 3-star general. And when he would do auctions, everybody always called him general. But when we would do auctions, I was there one day and somebody said, "Hey, General, what do you think of this?" And he said, "Son, let me tell you something. I earned my stars and stripes serving in the military to earn the title of general. But on auction day, I went to school and I earned the title of colonel. On auction day, you will refer to me as colonel." And I was like, wow, that's awesome. All right, Dina, ask your first question. What is, or Ainsley, what is your age? I'm 43. You had so many more job titles, certificates than me. I've never, well, I was married briefly for 19 months. I've never had kids. I never had, I never had any obligations, or I always wanted to be bigger and better. And, I focused on my making money. I wish I could do it differently. I wish I could go back and do things differently. But yeah, I'm a huge risk taker. The Masonic thing, my grandfather was a Shriner, a Freemason, a member of the Scotch Rite. And it was as a little kid, I was in the DeMolay, which is basically junior Masons. And it was always my dream to grow up and be a Freemason, just like my grandfather. I was kind of sad that I didn't actually join the fraternity until after my grandfather had passed. I think it would have been cool had he been there when I went in. Yeah, I mean, when I was in college, I worked for. I went to school, and then I worked for a lawn care company as a telemarketer part time, and I was an intern at a radio station. And spring break came up, and my boss at the lawn care company said, "Hey, you want to earn some extra money and do sales for the next 3 weeks while you're on spring break?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I wasn't going anywhere, so I did sales, and I was 18 years old, and in those 3 weeks I made like $4,200 in 1993. I was like, "Holy shit!" So I was like, "Wow, there's something to sales." So I've done sales most of my life. Everything I've done is an extension of sales. Being an auctioneer, you're in sales. Being a diamond buyer, you're in sales, but in reverse. You're trying to sell people the idea of letting their shit go for a price that you want it for. All right, Adina. So that's close. So North American Estate and Treasure Brokers was my antiquities and treasure brokerage firm. Where did you find that at? That's crazy. Let me look that up. Maybe I'll mind everybody's Googling me, so maybe I'll be trending here pretty soon. What did I buy at auction, Nikki? To answer your question, Haley, I'm 44. I just turned 44. I'd love for somebody to tell me what blood type I am. I have no idea. Dina, would you like some Twizzlers? We use the, I don't know, it's like these crystal pellets. It's got like this automatic pooper scooper. It's like a $200 litter box or whatever. They're like these little gel crystals. By Pet Safe. Holy shit, it's 10:30 already? So what else would you like to know? I'm an open book, and I'm a bit of an oversharer to my own demise. I have no new friend requests. That makes me sad. Though Steve Rakin is a suggested friend. Yeah, I'm state licensed, so I can do auctions in Illinois, Indiana, and Texas and Vermont. And there's a lot of states. I think there's 26 states that don't even require a license. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom. Oh. I have returned. Everybody celebrate. I'm sorry, John Jones. Wow, Nikki with the win. Nikki with the win. Where'd you find that out? All right, Nikki. We will go into the backpack and pull out the coin. All right, Nikki. You win. God, the lighting in here is atrocious. A 1976 Polynesian 100 franc. See if you can see that. That is coin that Nikki wins. And I'll just drop shit all over the place. So I will put Nikki down for number 2. Well, hello, Chad. How are you, sir? Can you trade it for Daryl? No, I can't do that. All right, so Nikki, oh, wait, Valerie won number 2. Nikki won number 3. All right. Chad wants to win. All right, so this has nothing to do with me. But what was the original name of Wrigley Field? Bubblegum Field. No. Nope, that's not it. Nope, wasn't Cubs Park. There we go. Damn it. I mean, no offense, but Christ, Valerie. No, it was Wegman Park for like one season when it first opened up. All right. Into the bag o' coin. Oh. This one might be silver. I need better lighting in this room. Yes, there's only one Wrigley Field, but we were talking about the name of Wrigley Field before it was Wrigley Field. All right. Oh, my lighting in here is atrocious. So this appears to be a 1975 God damn, it's small. That's what she said. 1975 Mexican Montezuma 5-cent piece. What am I missing out? Pee and poop chart. What the hell? Oh, is that for your grandkids? Oh, let's see. All right. New question. New trivia question. When I was a wee lad, I started my hustle in 6th grade. I've told this story a number of times, so I'm sure somebody has heard it. What was the first thing I started hustling in junior high school where I was making an average of $100 a week? And it was not drugs. Hey, Chad wins. Chad wins. Flavored toothpicks. All right, Chad. Into the bag of coins. And what do we have? This is a 1973 Hong Kong 10-cent piece. So this And it has the Queen Elizabeth on the front because it was a British territory at the time. These coins are actually, this coin's actually in really good condition. And it's probably worth a couple bucks at the moment. The price of it will skyrocket if and when the Queen ever dies. But it's got great relief. So Chad wins number 5. Yes, I made a killing selling flavor toothpicks, but I didn't just do cinnamon. I did cinnamon, orange, lemon, strawberry, cherry, root beer. I had like 8 flavors I'd go through. But I would bundle them up in little bundles of aluminum foil, and I would sell them for a nickel a piece or 6 for a quarter. And nobody just bought one toothpick. So yeah, I mean, I would sell 400 or 500 quarters worth of in a couple of days. How are my prices outrageous? 6 for a quarter. I was killing it. But I've always had an entrepreneurial mind. Oh God, that would suck. Yes, they were wooden. Oh yeah, yeah. The cinnamon would burn the shit out of your mouth. Well, shit, that's better than money than I was getting. I was getting a nickel a piece out of them, but I only sold them in bundles of 6, so I got my quarter. It was easy, and most of the time, the kids would buy, 4 packs worth, or $1. They'd give me $1. It wasn't for cleaning your teeth. It was just the suck on, kind of cool it with sugar and sell them in baggies. Hmm. I would definitely say cinnamon was the number one seller. I'd sell 10 times the cinnamon compared to all the others combined. But peppermint was a good one. People love the orange as well. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Oh, mine were. I remember there was a kid who tried to creep into my turf, and I beat the shit out of him in recess. And because I sold the solid round toothpicks, and he was using those shitty little flimsy flat ones. I wasn't having it. Nobody was stepping on my turf. And he was a year older than me, but I was twice his size. And I just pummeled the shit out of him. So Chad and John, did you guys see what my some of my big score in my haul was from the estate sales today? What? Did I miss something? Nikki doesn't like wood in her mouth. Poor Gary. Yeah. All right, so I'll recap again. I went over all the stuff earlier in my three big finds. I would say I was at a garage sale in the ghetto. They had all the jewelry all priced or whatever. It's fairly priced. But they had this. Let me get on the right screen so I can see what I'm doing. So they had this little jewelry box. I open it up, and just a bunch of shit, basically, right? But inside there, these big ass hoop earrings that are 14 karat gold. I have two heart lockets. This one and this one. This one's smaller. They're 10 karat gold. A bunch of 14 karat gold studs and posts. Couple. There's two earrings that I think one I'm torn. It's big. If it's a real diamond, it's 2 to 2.5 karat. I gotta get my diamond tester out. It looks like a feathered inclusion, and it's set in white gold. That's another trick, people. If they don't put diamonds in non-precious metals. So another way to always if you wonder if there's diamonds in your earrings or if your earrings are gold, if it's yellow on the top, but the post is silver or white or stainless steel looking, they don't mix metals, so they will never. That will not be gold. So I've got some sterling silver. I don't know what these pieces are to, and then some 14 karat gold clasp that are off of some necklaces. So probably, I don't know. It's a considerable haul for 10 and 14 karat. I paid $6 for this. Oh, and then there is a watch. Where's the watch? 14 karat gold watch case. White gold. Kid thought it was silver. So that was haul number one. And then I got this Tiffany & Company. It is sterling silver, dated 1996, Tiffany & Co. It's a flower or starfish. I've seen it called a couple of things on the comps. It was priced at $20. It was half off. I got it for $10. And this is probably going to go in my jewelry jar. And then this is awesome. So I found this letter opener, and it has some nicks in the tip, right? And I was like, wow, it's kind of chewed up. What the hell is that all about, right? And I started messing with it. It was super, super soft. And I was like, that's weird. And then it had a price tag on it for $10, which I showed everybody. I took it off a minute ago. $10. Got it for half off. It's super soft. And then I looked, and I had my jeweler loop with me, and it is marked sterling silver. This is a solid sterling silver letter opener. I don't know if that's a particular king or just what, but it is absolutely badass. So those were my three biggest finds. I did get a Sears. I couldn't find a model number, but it says Sears. Phonograph, AM/FM, cassette, and 8-track player. So I got that for $6.25. Let's see. Hey, Shane. Shane says it's fool's gold. All right. Val, I live in Grand Prairie, Texas, which is 14 miles from downtown Dallas, 14 miles from downtown Fort Worth. I'm right in the middle. I'm on the border of Arlington and Grand Prairie. I'm on right off 360. I got about 50 jeweler's loops. If you want one, I'll be more than happy to send you one. See you, Chad. Have a good night, bud. Yeah, I'm real close to Grapevine, too. I mean, I'm literally at like 360 and 183. Hello, Treasured Vintage. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming for your first time. Nikki, if it'll help, send me some of your stuff. I'll autograph it, and then you can list it. I'll even give you a certificate of authenticity. Is it shape metal though? What? I don't understand what you're saying, Ainsley. So I'm guessing that Treasured Vintage is somebody named Angie, because everybody seems to be saying hi, Angie. It's Green Thrifty Live. Hello, Green. You know I love you, Nikki. You're like one of my favorite people. You were quite possibly the funniest woman I have ever met. Is it sharp metal? I don't get what you're talking about. I have a number of different jewelry loops, but I mean, it's not sharp where you're going to cut yourself. Well, welcome to the madhouse, Angie. For those of you who don't know, internet shopping's name is Eunice. I feel like 80% of people who come to my show on a regular basis are women. Which is fantastic, especially if any of you ladies are available, because I need a wife. Just saying. I tuck my junk when I think of you. Like, oh God, oh my God. Speaking of which, John, have you heard the song Lotion by the Greenskeepers? You need to pull that shit up on YouTube right now. Because that is hysterical stuff. All right, so our next contest is going to be win a date with Delton. It'll be a weekend-long date where we will go garage sailing and thrift store shopping, estate sale shopping, and I will teach you the art of negotiation. Um, let's see, airfare included. We might be able to do airfare included. Rules, please. What rules? So the let me set some parameters. You have to be single. You have to be willing to fall madly in love with me. And if I win, can I bring a friend? God. Oh my God. Hmm. God, I sound like a pathetic fool, don't I? But here's my whole thing. Like, I was married once before for 19 months. And I had my restaurants and catering business, and my ex-wife absolutely hated my businesses. And she hated the fact that I had a huge entrepreneurial spirit, because I'd get into a hobby and I would turn it into a business. You know, when I got into metal detecting or whatever, it wasn't enough that I got into metal detecting. And then I joined a couple metal detecting clubs, and then I became president of one of the clubs. But then I became a licensed distributor for 4 different brands of metal detectors. So rather than just having a couple of metal detectors of my own, I had like 50, and then I was selling them. And she just hated that. So I figure I want to find some way to. I have an amazing life. I mean, I have an amazing life. I just have nobody to share it with, and I want to share it with somebody who has similar interest. So, as pathetic as that may seem, this is me. It's who I am, and so yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot. I had teased about it a couple of weeks ago in a video about starting a live stream reality show where I would go on dates, but they had to be okay with me live streaming the date. Kind of like Big Brother, but different. All right, so let's see. Let me go up and read some message or some. Let's see. If I win, can I bring a friend? I read that. Is it transferable? Oh, I love you already, but I'm married. I'm back. LOL, Angie. Valerie and I both need a vacation. Can we nominate? Sure. How much money do you make? I have 2 daughters. My side hustle eBay money or like my W2 Audi money? Nikki. Oh my God, don't tell my daughters I said that. Doesn't seem pathetic. Nikki, how old are your daughters? Because you and I are the same age. That would be weird to have a son-in-law who is older than me. Oh, oh. IKG 805. Who is that? Weren't you just saying they need to find someone, Nikki? At least 100. Yeah, I'm over. Yeah, I'm over the 105. Oh, wow. Are they at least old enough to consume alcoholic beverages legally? Okay, so what did I just miss? Adina just deleted a message from somebody. First, this guy sends her porn in clear poly mailers, and then she marries her daughters off to him. How can you tell if somebody's a troll? All they said is they'd go on a date with me. Are you eliminating your competition, Adina? That sounds like some cult. I love you people. Probably. Lots of dudes find me handsome. Well, Val, I'd love if you'd spell my name right sometime. That'd be great. Uh, uh, let's see. Oh, Well, that's kind of awesome. Huh. Bear with me, folks. Oh, damn it. What happened here? All right, sorry. Let's see. What did I miss? How can I tell they're troll? Are you new? Yes, I am new. I'm the experience, known as the dildo. Let's see. I have to give my neighbor's dog his flea pill. A few minutes. Ask the question already. What question? Maybe some of the guys, my kids won't live in another state. They will miss me. Squirrel. What am I missing here? I feel like I missed half the conversation. All right. Oh, absolutely. I have to come up with it. I'm just laying the ground rules right now. Not get all serious and stuff. To then pay for said trip, once the winner is here, they have to list all of this shit for me. Oh no, you had to say that now. I'm going to think of why do you get my name and dildo confused? I mean, if you think of me as just some piece of man flesh and in phallic form, my friend's out too. What? Why is everybody out? Oh, because y'all don't want to do the listing. I see. Or the man flesh. I'm more than a big, handsome piece of man flesh. I have feelings too. I want to learn. I would be more than happy to teach. I'm an excellent teacher. The art of negotiations. I love to, and then uh, because I've been single my entire life, and I've had such varied interests and hobbies and businesses. Like I feel that I can I should put a hand guide together on what to look for, how to identify fakes and forgeries, and tips and tricks to buying and selling. That's what I should do. I'll probably get, my goal is to get all of this listed by the end of this week. I know. It sure is, Shane. I went thrift shopping, or not thrift shopping, I went estate shopping today. I'm going to put together my jewelry jar. So I see some of the jewelry jar. Hey, John, how much did your jewelry jar go for last night? Or before the table falls forward and crushes me. Okay, so my jewelry jar is twice the size. It's like 13 and 13 and a half, 14 inches tall. And it's about that big around. It's a pickle spear jar that I got at Sam's Club. So I'm seriously thinking of, I mean, I'm going to hand select all the pieces in. I'm not going to go buy a jewelry jar and then just auction it off. I am going to put quality jewelry in this jewelry jar. Brooches, necklaces, earrings, etc., etc. Maybe even a Tiffany brooch. My goal is to get $250 out of a jewelry jar. You know, Krillin, like in all seriousness, my roommate is actually thinking about that. He's 47 and never been married. He's actually talked more of either Asian or Latin mail-order brides. We actually have a couple of friends who have gone that route, but that's not really my thing. I want to spend my life with somebody that has similar interests to me and is not just with me because I hold their papers. Don't tell us your goal. Why not? Like I'm gonna have Tiffany pieces in this jewelry jar, and probably more than one. Okay, so enough of the mail order bride talk. It's not really what my channel is about. Wonder what this would sell for. So what else are you going to sell besides the jewelry jar? Hey, Scott. I want to put a lot together of some baseball cleats, I think. I'm going to do a jewelry jar. I'm going to do a lot of coins, maybe a couple of lots of coins. I had all kinds of ideas, and now I don't remember what the hell they were. Maybe some VHS DVD-R combo players. Let's see. I don't know. I got a vast variety of all kinds of stuff. Maybe some snakes. I don't know. I have 5 storage units full of shit. Oh. Oh, we can auction off a date with Delta. There we go. I can be your handyman, husband, or manservant. $10 for what? For some Twizzlers? I am sitting with a fan pointed at me as well. I'll tell you what, Nikki. If you win me at auction, you have to pay for me to come up there. But we'll go through all of your stuff and organize it. Oh, it's not a dented broke letter opener, darling. It is a fabulous piece of solid silver. So it's 11:15. Let's see. Are you serious, Nikki? That's a heck of a deal. But you have to be the highest bidder for me, and you have to pay for my travel expenses. Like Jeeves the manservant. Oh my god. Scott. I fucking love you, dude. That's funny. How do you retract messages? Wow. I don't do Greyhound buses. If you're in Austin, I'll just drive down there. So, Scott, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but here's a couple of my finds at estate sales today. This is a solid silver letter opener. And I got this Tiffany 925 sterling silver starfish pendant. Well, it depends, Val, if what you want me to do violates my moral compass. Like I have a moral compass. Anybody want to come and join the panel with me? Gary, I bid on a man surfing for Texas. Oh my God, Nikki. Oh, oh God. Oh, I just peed a little, I think. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Gary, go pick him up at the airport. He will be dressed like Jeeves. Oh my God. Oh, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt. Okay, Nikki, you're getting an invite. Oh, man. Oh. Mm. Oh my God, that's so funny. Hello, Odin. Oh my God. You guys crack me up. Oh. Oop, where'd we go? I just tied up my sheet. I don't get it. What sheet? Oh. That is too funny. Hey, Adina, would you like to join the panel? You're killing me, Nikki. You're absolutely killing me.
I just tied up my sheet, my white sheet.
Oh, right on.
I have a white sheet behind me. So you can't see my hoard in the back there.
Oh, maybe I need to tie up a sheet.
I have remodeling stuff back there, a pile of remodeling stuff. So I put a sheet up so nobody can see it all. I was remodeling the house.
Oh man. I literally I've not laughed that hard in forever.
I could totally see it.
Yeah. Well, Adina, do you need me to send you cameras and headphones? Because I have a set of really shitty ones that everybody made fun of me about until I got my new camera the other day. Scott, I sent you a link. Oh.
I have many hordes during turkey life.
Any insight on Sony HF1 blank cassette tapes? 3 for $7.99. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think they sell for very much anymore.
Well, let me see what they've sold for in the last 3 years.
Oh, do you have whatchamacallit?
I have Terapeak.
Terapeak.
Yep.
Is that the one that does that?
Yep.
Terapeak isn't the one that does that. What does Terapeak does? Really?
Yeah. Terapeak is free for, like, if you just sign up, it only goes back to a year. But then, like, if you pay the subscription, it can go back 3 or 5 years. I bought a lifetime membership when they were privately owned, and you could check all eBay and Amazon sellings. Well, they just were recently bought out by eBay, so you can no longer search Amazon. Which
I see an 8-pack here for $10.75 free shipping.
Let's see, a lot of 10 sealed, $11.30 free shipping, $3.99 plus $4.29 shipping. Yeah, they're not worth a whole hell of a lot.
Great.
Scott, you're leaving? All right, buddy. Take care.
Valerie's here. She probably come in.
Not everybody is a wrench, Krillin.
Or watch out, Krillin.
And actually, I'm actually going to remove a wrench here at some point.
Why?
Just some bullshit from last night.
Oh.
Let's see. Is she
I
on?
wasn't here.
What?
Sassy, I can't handle the power.
Who can't?
She'd be reeling that wrench everywhere, wouldn't you? That's Sarah. She's a nice person.
Who?
Sassy Seller. She's Sarah.
Oh.
She's in Alabama too. I'm not even a screwdriver. Nope. Valerie, are you still here?
I wonder how much I would bring on the MSP auction block.
I've seen them bid high on horse things. I hope the flooding on my road is. I hope the road didn't wash away so my husband can get to work tomorrow. Another day home with him. Oh,
You guys got some serious rain going on?
we did. We got 2 flooding spots on each side of me. I live on a hill, and down each hill, on each side of my house, the road is washing out. I drove my big truck through one of them, and I mean, it was like almost up to the radiator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was actually causing a wake.
We had a light drizzle this afternoon, and traffic around the Metroplex came to a screeching halt because people here don't know how to drive with the slightest bit of precipitation.
I had to keep lug nut away from there today. They didn't wash away.
I bought an ink cartridge today for 25 cents, and now that I look at it, it expired in September of 2005.
They still buy them, depending on what kind it is.
It's an Epson.
The picture of the sky you took was unbelievable. What picture? What picture did they take of the sky? I didn't upload the lightning picture, did I?
Well, these sell for about $5.
Oh,
But hey, I only paid 12.5 cents for it, so.
there you go.
Nope.
Yeah, Sassy said she just listed one that expired 2007. No, it was just the sky. When did I do that? When you went into a Dollar General. Oh. Oh, that was when I was on the Hangout. Oh. I had the camera on. Yeah, the last night I was driving home and the lightning was nonstop. It was like a complete, it looked like a continuous camera booth, picture booth. It was crazy. Sassy wants to know what your favorite color is.
Green.
Yo. Oh, okay. I see. I know what you're talking about now.
Holy
I
crap.
was like, huh?
This thermometer, indoor-outdoor thermometer, it's by Air Guide. It's old. It's never been used. I paid $2.50 for it today. It's a $40 thermometer.
Nice. Is it a barometer or a thermometer?
No, it's a thermometer, indoor-outdoor.
Oh.
What are you doing, Nessie? Nessie. Get out of there. Nessie is one of my roommate's cats.
Oh, how many cats do you have?
I have one. He has more. And I about killed them this morning. Evidently they...
Cat.
Huh?
That's a lot of cats.
Yeah.
So I'd only be able to send you one of my daughters because the other one's allergic to cats.
Well, I'm not. I hate cats except for Odin. Mother trucking chain. What?
She got a ching. Cha-ching.
Oh, right on.
Mine is blue, Sarah. I love blue.
No. What? No, Ainsley. I have a roommate. I moved to Texas in August of 2015, and I had this enormous apartment with 2 extra bedrooms, and my best friend was moving down to Texas for a job. I was like, dude, I got an extra bedroom for you. So we've been best friends for 25 years, and he pays half the bills. So I don't need anybody to pay half the bills. It's just kind of nice.
Yeah.
Especially when I have an $1,100 a month car payment.
It's a lot of money for a car payment. Holy crap.
Yeah, my dad gives me shit. They built a brand new house 9 years ago.
Oh my
and
God,
he's
I
like,
got a thing.
oh, congratulations.
Holy shit.
You know, Scott
Oh
loves
my
coming on my show. Like, he'll get 5 or 6 sales in my evening shows.
It was $11. Oh my God, are you kidding me? All weekend, and I sell something for $11.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom again.
But is that a frustration? But at least I know the cha-chinger works. Hi, Valerie. Yeah, I got $11 sale. Pretty sad. But at least I know my store is open. Yeah, I haven't had any this weekend either. Green Thrifty Life. Bye, Valerie. Hey guys, talk to me so I don't sit here like a dumb nut. Yeah, at least it's a cha-ching. It's better than nothing, I guess. You guys gotta see my beautiful hair. Been muggy all day, so my hair's nasty looking. I'm coming. Valerie says I'm coming. So is Jesus. Yeah, it was a good thing. So we'll see if I get some more.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, who has to restart the computer?
Valerie.
Oh. So do you do promoted listings?
I do have some. Yeah, I do have all my listings promoted right now.
I have mine set at 10%.
Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I got mine at trending.
Trending.
I even put a sale on. I was doing everything to get sales this weekend.
Do you share your ID with people?
Nope.
Oh. I would love to see what you have.
I have no, I don't share mine with anybody. Nope. Everybody says that's dumb of me, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't even think my dad knows what my ID is.
Really? I bought something from Steve Alcorn the other day. Didn't even know it.
Huh. I had a $200 return from Puerto Rico, and he shipped it out supposedly 10 days ago, and it doesn't show on tracking yet.
Oh, then doesn't sound like you got to give that money back then.
I'm hoping not. I'm going to call eBay tomorrow and say, hey, what's up? Can we close this? I mean, it says on the return that it's in transit, but I mean, it's been like 10 days and USPS that can't show tracking for it.
That means he printed out here, he accepted the label, but he never shipped it.
That's what I'm thinking, but it said it was in transit, so doesn't that mean that it was put at the post office?
I don't know how it worked with Puerto Rico.
I don't know. I'm gonna call them tomorrow and find out. I mean, how long am I supposed to wait?
What was it?
Antenna.
A what?
An antenna.
$200 for an antenna?
Yeah.
What kind of antenna?
For cell phones.
What?
I'm a Nikki groupie. Me too. Her store is awesome. You know it. Yeah. I keep a sheet up around my windows so nobody can see it.
You know, I have a friend of mine who all of his windows in his entire house are lined with aluminum foil.
Oh God. Hi Valerie. I used to have, when I managed a motel, it was in the wintertime. We used to rent them out monthly for wintertime.
Yeah.
And there was this girl that rented, and she put duct tape over all the outlets, duct tape around all the edges of the windows, all the door frames, and all the baseboards, because she was worried spirits would get in through them.
Right.
Yeah. She unplugged all the light, all the lamps, everything. Nothing was plugged in. She covered up all the outlets and everything.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts and spirits?
I don't, not really. I don't not believe in them, but I don't really believe in them either. It's not something I've ever seen, but I mean, I suppose it could happen. I mean, things have happened in my life where it's like, I wonder if I was protected there, you know? Somebody was watching over me. But yeah, I don't believe in like evil spirits or anything like that.
So, hi Valerie.
Can you hear me?
The grand champion of trivia tonight.
Woohoo!
So,
Internet shopping. Yes, because duct tape has the unearthly ability to stop supernatural forces from invading your motel room.
Oh my God.
so when I was 10 years old, my mom had just started dating my dad. Like my dad, he became my stepdad, and then he adopted me and my sister when I was like 12.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was 10, they had just started dating, and then they got married in February of '85. And then his dad, whose name was Fred Krueger, died in April. And so, like, I really didn't know his side of the family very well because most of his family lives in Minnesota. And
Yay, Minnesota.
so we were all, you know, I really didn't know my new cousins that well. I'd only met them a few times at that point. And so they had this huge house that was built in like 1885 or whatever in Petersburg, Illinois. And a great big 3-story Victorian house. And I am in the living room, and there's this old lady who's sitting in the rocking chair. And I was talking to her. She told me her name was Grace, and she asked me if I could help find her husband, Albert. So there was all kinds of family that had come down from Minnesota, had come down from Michigan, the Dakotas. Now, I had never met this lady before. And so I went in. So I'm looking for this old man who would match the age of this really ancient old lady, and I can't find him. And I asked my dad's oldest sister, Bonnie. I said, "Hey, has anybody seen Albert?" And she's like, "Who the hell is Albert?" I said, "Grace's husband." And she looked at me and she's like, "Who the hell is Grace?" I said, "The lady in the living room." And they all ran towards the living room, and there was no old lady in the living room. Grace had been my my dad's great aunt, who her and her husband had the house built.
Mm.
And I get goosebumps telling the story.
Freaky.
But and like looking back, I'm a 44-year-old grown man, and I'm thinking, did that really happen? Did I just fabricate that in my mind? But I had no idea. It was the creepiest shit in the world. And then like years later, like 1995, 96, my best friend and I, at the time, were like 22 years old, living together in an apartment. Like neither of us drank coffee, but we lived in an apartment that had one of them under the counter coffee makers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like every Wednesday,
those are worth money, by the way.
Do what?
Those are worth money, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah, they're worth good money.
So every Wednesday, we would get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and there would be a fresh pot of coffee brewed in this coffee maker. We didn't have coffee. We didn't have coffee filters. It was just, so we were like, why the hell is the maintenance man
Right.
coming into our apartment and making coffee in our coffee maker? So finally, after like 3 or 4 times, we called the office like, look, we don't mind if the maintenance man's in our apartment doing work and he makes a pot of coffee, but don't just like make a pot of coffee and then like just never drink it. Like, don't come into our apartment specifically just to make a pot of coffee. And the lady's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, every Wednesday for a month, we wake up and there's a pot of coffee brewed in our coffee maker. And she's like, maintenance doesn't come in until 10. And we're like, are you kidding me? So I don't know if somebody previously had the key to her apartment was jacking with us or what, but those are like two situations that I've had that like I can't explain.
Internet Javi says clearly you guys didn't use duct tape before moving in.
Clearly.
Only that font of wisdom and knowledge, otherwise known as motel lady, was around there.
Oh my gosh.
No, we never drank the coffee. I didn't start drinking coffee till my 30s.
I still don't. Well, I drink like cappuccino with coffee in it, or hot cocoa with coffee in it, but I don't drink just coffee. I tried so hard when I was a truck driver to drink coffee because it was free at every truck stop if they knew you were a truck driver. So I so badly wanted to drink coffee so I could get it for free. Just one thing, free when I was a truck driver. Because everything costs when you're a truck driver, including your shower and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you generally get a shower with your fill-up, right?
Yeah, but we didn't fill up at gas stations. So sometimes I wasn't near a terminal.
Oh.
And then I couldn't shower. And yeah, but I could not get the taste for coffee at all. Coffee is life. I was a Coke drinker. Coca-Cola.
Is Adina back yet? Ooh, somebody got shing.
No, just a message.
Oh.
Yeah.
A danged old message.
Yeah, I got a message earlier, but that was it. I was so mad earlier, that stupid eBay tech. When I called about the glitch, she's like, no, we don't have any kind of glitch, blah, blah, blah. You know, the whole eBay thing. And she's like, let's take a look at your listings. I'm like, we don't need to look at my listings. I've been selling for so many freaking years. I don't need you, stupid ass, to tell me how to do my listing.
What glitch?
Huh?
What glitch?
So apparently you don't watch my channel.
I have been out estate shopping all day, and I came home and immediately went live.
Or pay any attention to the reseller squad.
I'm an asshole.
And there's an eBay glitch that Violet Lemon found. She called and they said that there's a glitch, and they have to reset your store. And well, I called yesterday, and she told me yes, my account was alerted that there was a glitch as one of the glitchy accounts. And so she reset my store. But Kids Deals and More told me today or the other day that she had to have them, or it was today, she had to call them twice and it finally fixed it. So.
Well, what's it doing?
I'm not getting any sales.
Huh.
So is it blocking your listings? Is it?
Well, Violet Lemon she said it was a glitch that is hurting the search, not letting things be found in search. And also I saw today, I logged out and went into eBay and I was looking up some of my items in search. And even though I have promoted listings, they're like way down, like 6th, 7th, 9th, 10th
Well,
on the list. So why in the hell am I paying for promoted listings when it sells?
Because there's somebody who's paying. There's evidently 6, 7 people who are paying more for promoted listings above you.
I didn't see anybody with promoted listings in those categories, in those lists, though.
Huh.
When I searched, there was nobody at top with promoted listings.
That's weird.
Yeah. So it's kind of ticking me off. So it's like, well, I wonder if those promoted listings are even doing anything.
Well, I've sold like 9 items this week due to promoted listings.
Oh, ish.
I'll be right back.
I used to work with a guy that mixed coffee grounds in with regular Coke and drank it. I can only imagine how bad his guts got. Oh, God. Ugh.
What?
Right there. Since June 1st, when the free returns thing really kicked in, the search results have gone haywire. I've logged more phone time in the last 2 weeks than in the last 2 years. Yep. There's something going on because, I mean, I've been selling a long time. I know my stuff. I know how to sell. And I didn't really notice it because I was off for 2 months helping my dad and I wasn't really listing. So I thought, well, maybe it was that. Well, the last 2 weeks I've been listing, and I haven't been getting, I don't think I've ever, or I can't even remember the last time I went a whole weekend without sales. That's ridiculous.
Well, it is Father's Day weekend as well.
Yeah, and all the fathers are sitting on their ass today looking at eBay.
Oh, mine's at my sister's cooking out.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot to call my dad.
I didn't get to go see my dad because my road is washed out. And there was a bunch of bridges that were flooded on the way to Duluth. So I got 3 flies. I left the door open today. I got 3 flies in my house and they're driving me crazy.
Odin, what are you doing?
Well, and I'm the last person to have eBay conspiracy theories, or I drink the Kool-Aid. I love eBay, but
Oh, speaking of eBay cheerleader and drinker of Kool-Aid, where is our good friend Rod?
oh. Internet shopping says I jumped through the hoop of free returns, but I'm still experiencing the glitch where it doesn't show as free return in results. I'm told it's a known issue. Yeah, but they never fix the damn issues. That's the problem. And everybody else is getting sales, so it's not like it's slow. I mean, what did Adam Biohazard got today? What, 8 sales?
Yeah.
And
what was he selling?
I don't know. But I mean, I'll even list something that I know should at least get views, and it doesn't get any views. And I mean, I know stuff that'll sell like right away and at what price point, and they don't. You know, it's just, yeah, I know there's something going on. Something going.
You know, John Jones says he's had a slow week, but he's had three sales since he joined the chat. You know, Scott the Bearded Picker, every night he gets on here and he's part of my discussion panel. He gets 5 or 6 sales every night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Green Thrifty Life.
Yeah, that's my fear. I'm going to die. And then my mom and dad are going to have to come down and be like, what in the hell are these 5-story units filled with?
Yeah, see, even he sold 260 today. A little low, yeah, but not drastic.
He's got 2,500 items listed. How many you have?
I sold $11 today. I have an 184, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I mean, yeah, when I had two big stores, I had over 2,000 listings. Yeah, I was selling like tons of stuff every day. But what I'm saying is, I'm not even selling one a day. That's the problem, you know? And yeah, I know how to sell. I know what stuff to list. And I know what stuff to list when I need money. I know what stuff to list if I just want it to sit for a while. I know what to list, you know.
Wow, Green Thrifty Life is using some colorful language at me.
But Nikki, do you think with you, making the changes with your store? I know that was a while back, but do you think that had something to do with, like,
I don't think so.
The type of things that people are looking for?
No, I don't think so.
No.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like when you had your store, people knew to go to that store.
Well, I hardly ever had repeat customers.
Right. But I mean, if they were looking, they would find something. Usually they would find something that they wanted, that they could use, or.
I like the old days when 95% of everything on eBay was an auction. And you would just be surprised at how much something would sell for.
I miss getting the cash in the mail and I didn't have to pay taxes.
Oh, I know. Cashes and checks and money orders. God, that was a pain in the ass.
I miss not having to pay tax. I miss not having to pay taxes.
And then you'd have to wait 10 days for the check to clear and make sure that it didn't stop payment on the check. And then you would ship it out.
Yep.
God.
Internet shopping. I have enough trouble keeping my family from stealing my stuff. I know how that is. My dad and my husband, every time I come back from an auction, they're digging through my boxes. And they're picking out like the best stuff. I'm like, hey, cash in the mail, CashNet USA.
Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups.
I don't know if you guys seen a couple weeks ago, I had listed a 2014 Porsche 911 Carrera for a friend of mine. And he had a $65,000 reserve on it, and it only went for $56,000. But the increased traffic to my store, 2,300 people looked at that auction, and 196 people had it saved on their watch list. And I sold stuff that I have had in my inventory since January. So yeah, I know I'm half tempted just to relist the car with a higher reserve just to get the added traffic to my page.
Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I'm at my wit's end. I had to get money from my husband today.
You don't do that. That's not your thing.
I'd be like, hey, dear, you got any money? I don't. He's almost all ready to tell me to get a job.
Y'all can move down to Texas and help me open my auction gallery.
Yeah. I've got my own plans of doing something pretty soon, so.
Yeah. I have two very good friends of mine I went to auctioneer school with. They live in Twin Cities. They're two sisters, and they're gorgeous. But they mostly do charity auctions. I don't know why they don't do full-on auctions. They're called the Auction Sisters. Imagine that.
That's original.
They raise a lot of money, though, for charities. Hello, Upside Down Picker. Or should I call you Sally?
There's Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Where'd Eunice? Oh, there's Eunice.
He's here.
Did Adina go away? Is she back?
She went over to do that dog.
No, she went over to give the dog a pill.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You didn't say that, Nikki. What did you say? She went over there to do that dog.
All
I was
right,
like earlier when I'm like,
there will
I was
be
like
no
earlier when we were
talk of
talking about
bestiality in my channel.
when we were talking about toothpicks, and I was like, I can't stand wood in my mouth. And as I'm pressing enter, I'm like, oh my god! And I was like, shut up, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So how do I take away somebody's wrench? Do they have to be in my chat to do it?
No, you go into the Creator Studio and Community, I think it is. Let me look. Creator Studio and Community. Is it Community or is it? Yeah, Community and then Community Settings.
Yep.
And then there's your moderators.
You got it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Blow it up.
I have 30 moderators for my channel.
I don't even know how many I have.
I have 1, 2.
I have no clue. Everybody, pretty much everybody gets a wrench, but you have to be in there for a little bit.
I have 19.
Wow. That's great.
I have 4 people who are hidden users.
Oh.
I guess those are, well, I know 2 of them are trolls.
Thank you, Sassy Seller. I was thinking I was looking pretty rough.
I love the new hairdo.
Thanks. It's been a long day. But couldn't pass up a chance to be on Deldon's live. This is a late show. What does that mean? Hidden user means blocked.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ooh. Scott said he worked on his new hairdo today. Bought some new razors.
Me too. I got the fine sheen going on tonight.
I'm back.
Let's see.
Yeah, see, Green Thrifty Life says one of his items that he listed today has a watcher, but says 0 views.
I think Green Thrifty Life is a trick.
I think you better call eBay tomorrow. Have them reset your store.
Now, I would say that on my new store, my second store, I have seen that. When I first started it, I seen that there was 0 views, 0 watchers. I mean, it was like nobody, like it was at the bottom of the barrel and nobody was looking at my stuff. But I gradually started getting sales there, so I don't know what that means, but I suppose that's a good thing.
No.
I don't know.
Let's see what my performer marketing is doing. Promoted listings.
Ansley wants to know, does a bald head sweat?
Well, if you're a bald-headed ginger, it blisters. But yeah, I mean, I sweat out all my pores.
Yeah.
It's sometimes worse because there's no hair to absorb it up, and it runs straight in my eyes sometimes.
Right.
Things that
That's
make you go,
interesting.
huh?
That's true. I didn't know that.
Do what?
Ansley says things that make you go,
That's what I said.
Just one of those. Well, that's what you said. That's what. Yeah, never mind.
Oh. I have a ton of stuff I need to ship or to list. This is driving me nuts. I know I need to do it, but I can't. I have a hard time YouTubing and listing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you need to stay off of YouTube.
But it's where all my friends are.
And how does he? How
I
does
have
he
no friends
promote?
in Texas.
How does he promote his business if you know he can't be on YouTube or his YouTube? How does he promote his YouTube channel? You know, you got to be on there to promote it.
I know.
The dilemma. Yeah.
Well, y'all are more than welcome to go check out my eBay and buy all the treasures that you find on it if you so desire.
You all buff your heads. I'm so confused.
Do what?
You guys buff your heads.
Yeah.
You do?
I use grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil.
Yeah, it keeps it soft and supple.
Huh.
Interesting.
I didn't know you guys use stuff on your head.
Yeah. But shave, like, it's, I shaved my head in 1996 on a dare. And I've never let it grow out since. So,
I never knew you had to lubricate your head.
Do what?
Well, otherwise it would get
Never.
like dry and stuff, right?
Yeah. Or burn or whatever, yeah.
So if you have a little bit of lubrication on there, it won't be as... I don't know.
I put Astroglide on my head.
Stop!
You better get that head lubricated.
Oh, God.
Yep. Nikki went there.
I always do. I shaved my head once when I was younger. Looked like Uncle Fester. It was bad. Ainsley wants to know if it's smooth or prickly.
I'm smooth as a baby's ass.
Like Satan's armpit.
Satan's armpit. What are we talking about that is Satan's armpit? No, I actually have a full head of luscious hair if I wanted it, but I look better bald.
Then why shave your head?
Huh?
Then why shave your head?
I did it as a dare. Like, in 1996, there was like 7 of us who lived in a giant house. It was kind of like MTV's Real World before MTV's Real World, and we were all playing poker one night, and like I used to be worse than a woman. Like if I had a hair that wouldn't lay right, I'd just pull it. Like I was just absolutely anal about my hair, and I was getting ready to quit playing poker and get dressed, go take a shower, get ready to go to the club that night, and they're like, "Hey man, we were all just talking and said, you know, we'll pay you $500 if you shave your head." And I was like, "You're out of your damn mind." And I went to the bathroom to go take a shower or whatever, and I'm like standing in the mirror and I'm like covering up my hair and I'm like, maybe not bad. And I'm like, $500, that's a lot of money at the time. And I was like, you know what? Hell with it. So I shaved it off. And and so I came out of the shower and I went back into the living room where they're all playing poker and they're like, oh my God, dude, we were totally kidding. I said, well, look, there's two things that are going to happen. One of two things is going to happen. A, y'all are going to cough up the $500 you promised me, or I'm not paying rent for the next 5 months because we each only paid $100 a month rent. And yeah, they coughed up the $500 that night. So, but then like I went to the club and like all the girls like, oh my God, can I rub your head? Can I rub your head? And I think I look better without hair. I also think I look better with glasses. I think it softens my facial features. I mean, I am a big handsome man. But
I would shave my head for $500.
Would you?
Sure. It's just hair; it'll grow back.
That's right.
My hair looks like crap all the time anyway, so what do I care? I'd probably get better hair if I bought a wig.
He said get dressed because it was strip poker.
Lazy reseller.
Don't say that, sassy.
So I got a question. So the guys that got like 8 sales today in the challenge, like what were they selling?
I don't know.
Well, I can't tell you exactly what they were selling, but like golf balls. There was a couple of packages of golf balls. There was a thing of ink, like printer ink. What else was there? We got my trusty little book here. I can't remember what else there was. There was a keyboard. There was a couple of games. There was some tapes, like blank tapes.
Yeah, that's what Shane said. He listed games.
A Polaroid.
Like, were they reasonably priced, or did they lowball them just so
No,
they
they
would
were
win
reasonably.
the
They were reasonably priced. I mean, what
People,
you would normally get for these items.
Stinky.
I mean, 8 just seems great. Like last week, there wasn't 8 total sales amongst 30 of us.
No. Adam's a high volume seller, though.
Yeah. So I think probably, you know, he number one, he knows what sells. But then also, but you can't guarantee that. I mean, chances are he could have, you know, listed those and nothing sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, their stars were aligned for him. So, and we got a lot of, I mean, besides Adam, I mean, Shane got 4, Grandma Magic Classics got 1, Bridget got 1, Summer got 1. So, you know, that's the most points we've ever had in a challenge.
That's what I'm saying. All the fathers were sitting on their butt today shopping on eBay.
Yeah.
And who didn't sell anything? Me.
I haven't sold anything today.
Well, you obviously don't list.
Hey, I got 100 more items than you do, lady.
That's because I had to take care of my dad for 2 months.
And that was, I mean, like with me, because, you know, I'm trying to keep up with money being sent in, which I'm not complaining because I love doing it. But, you know, money being sent in, trying to keep up with points and the proof and all this, you know, sometimes it's difficult for me to get, you know, items up because, you know,
You ever win?
I've won a couple times. And sometimes we have, you know, a day where nobody wins. Nothing.
Yeah.
Even Todd doesn't get anything.
So does that roll over then to Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it rolls over to the next challenge. So, and like this morning we already had, I think it was $11 that was in there. And because somebody just basically donated into the fund, into the pot, just to make it a little bit juicier. And people do that a lot.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I already had $11 in there, and then so the total payout was 49.
Nice.
So it was good.
Little pocket change.
Yeah. The highest one I think has been 92.
You got the highest one?
It's Bridget. Yeah.
Hmm.
Cutoff time for money to enter. We really don't. We don't really have a cut-off time for that because basically, I mean, if it's at 2 o'clock and you're willing to, you know, bet your $2 that you can get something to sell within 4 hours, you know, then as long as you pay your $2, you're in. But that's the thing is you have to show the proof.
Yeah.
You have to show the proof.
Hi, Sally. Again.
Account of proof midway, and then last count at the end. Is there a way for people have a set way for people to send you proof? Yeah, but I mean that's the thing too is not everybody has Facebook. Not, you know, I guess I could always just have them send it to my PayPal. You want your $2?
Oh, that what movie is that's from a movie. I want my stinking $2. What movie is that from?
Paperboy.
I always donate my $2.
Right. I get it, Ansley. Yep. It's all good. Oh, I should have done my shipping, and I didn't. So tomorrow, I'm going to be
Shipping during the show.
moaning and groaning. No, I'll just be up at 5 o'clock shipping.
How many items did you sell this weekend?
6, 8, 9.
That's pretty good. Try needling. What the hell is that?
It's not 20, but it'll do.
Yeah.
That's true, Ansley. Yep.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, I was away. What was I missing?
Huh?
Yes, better off dead. That's it. That's it. I want my stinking $2. Yep. What is so funny?
When you said I want my stinking $2.
Oh. Are y'all mocking me or something?
Nope.
No. Would we do that?
Yes.
I would never.
You are filled with lies.
I would never find somebody's weakness and go with it.
Nicole?
What is my weakness?
Except for Sally today. She couldn't hear nothing. I was giving her crap all day. Oh, you're still here? I fell asleep on my couch while watching.
Yep, we're here.
We're always here.
Me and my marathon live sessions. I'm trying to be like Valerie, 8-hour live sessions, but I have to go to bed pretty soon because I have to work in the morning.
Yep, I do too. Yeah, we did a 24-hour one time. One time's all it took. I did one. I can't remember what time we started, but I did one, and then Sally continued on. So we did 8-hour stretches. We did 4 8-hour stretches. And
that's 32 hours.
Oh, well, that's true. So we only did 3. So I think I did one, and then Sally did one, and then I did another one.
That was intense.
No, it would not. No.
I said it was intense.
Oh. I thought you said that was 10.
No. I went to sleep, and then I remember I left it playing, and I remember waking up in the middle of the night to Stephen and Sally talking about ghosts and stuff.
Aliens?
And aliens, yeah.
Steve Alcorn?
No. Even Scroggin. He was a trooper. He stayed up with Sally all night and talked to her and hang out. It was so sweet of him. Because everybody was like not there at all. But he hung in there with her. He was a trooper.
I have a new subscriber.
Woohoo!
Good job. I see you bumped up to 209. That's good.
That's awesome.
I've lost some subscribers since I haven't been on for 2 months.
She has no content, but I will subscribe to her because she appears to be beautiful.
I always subscribe back.
So we need to set the parameters for my contest. And then there's the auction. Where I'm going to go clean up Nikki's garage.
Clean up. No, just kidding. Kidding.
Oh, you know what? I bet I could auction off a lot of my media at Dwayne's auction.
There you go.
Bet you could. I bet you could.
I auctioned off weed DVDs one time.
Yep.
What's a weed DVD?
They were all movies about weed.
Oh, Reefer Madness.
There's like 8 or 10 of them.
You guys ever see the movie Soylent Green?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Soylent Green is made of people.
That's a crazy, crazy movie. My husband told me there's a new Nicolas Cage movie out. I gotta watch.
There's a what?
A new Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh God, his last one was horrible.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Or I don't know if it was his last one, but like he plays like some ancient samurai who lives in a fucking mountain or something.
Oh, that was
I must have missed that one.
Oh, it was
that
horrible.
was quite a few movies ago.
It was horrible. When Nicolas Cage tries to do an accent, I'm done.
Well, the problem is he just does everything. I love Nicolas Cage. He's my mulligan.
Oh, see your hall pass?
He's my hall pass. Yeah.
Who's Gary's hall pass?
Reba.
Who?
Reba.
Really?
He loves Reba.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
I know she's old, but she's pretty. 211, that's the one he wants me to watch. 211, he said it was pretty good.
211.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it's a new movie, 2018. There was a time where I'd seen all of his movies, but I haven't seen them all yet.
God, that's like 50 hours of your life you'll never get back.
I actually own almost all of his movies, except for all the ones that he's done in 17 and the newest ones in 18.
I loved Con Air though.
Oh my
Con
God,
Air was a really good movie.
God, he was so hot in that movie. Oh my God.
Oh God, please calm down.
I love Nicolas Cage. That and Gone in 60 Seconds. Both of those love those movies. Those are two of my favorites.
I like Nicholas, but I am a Brad Pitt gal.
Ew.
No. There ain't nothing ooh about that.
We've had Nicolas Cage as a pair. Maybe 30 years ago, Reba. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say that he does every movie now because he's got to pay off the IRS.
Who?
Nicolas Cage. He got in trouble.
Don't you know he's Illuminati?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm serious.
I don't even know what the Illuminati is. Kiss the Death. Yeah, that was a good one.
What?
Yeah, Patrick Swayze was my favorite, but he's dead now, so. Illuminati card doesn't trump the IRS card, no. I know, the IRS wants me to pay them $7,500. I still haven't gotten that figured out yet.
Know what I would tell them?
I forgot to do my taxes for eBay in 2015.
I'd say, I got 2 words for you. No.
They assessed me at $7,500.
I really wouldn't. I'd be thinking it, though.
Nikki's moving on, yep. Patrick Swayze was perfect.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eldon would tell them, eat a bag of dicks, and then they'd charge him packed in the bed. Yeah.
Perhaps.
They take forever to get all that stuff figured out. I'm still working on getting that $7,500 bill down. Meanwhile, it just keeps gaining interest.
Yeah.
Does anybody know if Dwayne found somebody to do the auction for next week?
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything in his on Facebook or anything.
That's right, Ainsley. I've been audited before. It sucked. Had to decide who was going to get paid, the attorney or the IRS. In the end, they both got paid. Yeah. Ouch. Go to bed, Sally. What time is it, Kitten? Oh my gosh, it's 12:30. I gotta go to bed.
I know, right?
I gotta get up early in the morning and go to town with my husband.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I gotta go to bed.
All right, Nikki. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Nikki.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Anytime. I'm usually here sometime. At some point. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
What you doing? Hitting the hay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
Probably here in a little bit, though.
Okay. Just let me know.
I'm engrossed in an in-depth instant message conversation.
Oh.
Well,
That's cool.
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
That's good.
It's pathetic that like my only friends are on YouTube.
Why is it pathetic?
I don't know. Just seems that way.
That's the majority of the way that all of us are. So,
it's crazy. Like a month ago, I didn't know any of y'all.
Join the crowd. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, I do have my sister on, but I mean,
yeah.
I live in a small town of 150 people, and I know my neighbors, but that's about it, and I don't really know anybody else. So.
And that's what sucks. I'm such a social butterfly, and like when I lived back home, like I was like the leader of my group of friends. Like I was the kingpin kind of.
Right.
Like, everybody always hung out with me, and like I didn't strive to be the center of attention. It's just I'm the guy that's lived everywhere. I've done everything. I have stories.
Right.
And but then I come to Texas. I focus on my career. I work 72 hours a week, and then I do this for my in my free time. So
you really don't have any time to.
I have a couple of friends that like, and the only like my best friends that I've made since I lived here are all clients I've sold cars to.
Oh, that's cool.
Like my buddy Brandon and his wife Lori. Like I go to church with them, and I would have never met them had I not sold them a $80,000 car.
Right. Right.
But it's just I don't know. I need to make more friends. I do karaoke from time to time. That's always fun.
Yeah.
But it's a funny story. We discovered this karaoke bar, and this older woman, I'll call her a cougar, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
was buying me drinks all night, and she'd like start standing ovation, and like she was just like, and she was, I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and so I said, you know what, why not? So I'll take a swing. So I go over to put the schmooze on her, and she's all very nice and very sweet, and she's like, honey, I appreciate it, but I'm a lesbian, and actually my partner and I, this is our bar, we own it. So I was then I stop and I look and I'm like, oh my god, Kirby and I are the only two dudes here. We are straight up doing karaoke in a lesbian bar. How did I not notice this? But it's where we go do karaoke on Saturdays.
That's awesome.
It's a great time.
That is awesome.
What am I missing in chat here? How old do you have to be considered a cougar? I think you have to be 5 years older than the young man you are seducing.
Mm. Yeah, I don't do bars.
Sally is a cradle robber.
Yep.
Naked.
Is.
Why does it have to be a naked man?
That is what we call her husband.
Oh.
Sally's husband's name is Naked Man. Yep. That's awesome, Green Thrifty Life.
My last relationship, she was 10 years younger, but I had to cut her loose.
There you go. Chris says, I don't do bars either, but I'll rob the cradle if I get the chance.
Isn't Chris married?
I don't know.
I thought she said she was married earlier.
Nope, she is.
Well, hello, Chris. Hello, ladies.
Oh, no. Yeah. This is true, Mother's Mustache. Very true. Yeah, the last time I drank in a bar, yeah, I had too much tequila.
Does it make your clothes fall off?
It usually does, eventually. But I did do well. I was with my sister. We were at this bar like right around the block, and I was with my sister, and so I had was it five double shots in an hour and a half. I mean, I just was down, it was awful. Got sick, and so she took me home, and I don't remember really any of this, but she took me home, took my clothes off, threw me in the shower, and I guess I passed out because next thing I knew, and it was a clawfoot tub, and next thing I knew, I was on the floor with a big scuff on my head. Yeah, it was not good.
Wow.
Not good. So, I don't do multiple shots anymore.
One of these days, I'd love to get my roommate on here streaming with us.
Mm-hmm.
He has a couple of very funny stories about me that he tells
Cool.
that he tells better than I can, just because I don't remember them.
Yeah.
But if he's ever on here, you should ask him about the Slim Shady story.
Ooh.
So I think it was like my 34th birthday, and we owned like we've been best friends for like 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've been roommates a couple of times, but we owned a DJing service, and we DJ'd a bar, and our apartment was the 3,800 square foot loft apartment above the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was my birthday, so I came in the front door, and he announced to everybody in the bar that it was my birthday and that I enjoyed drinking permafrost, which is Yukon Jack's version of Rumpelmans. From the time I got from the front of the bar to the back of the bar to go upstairs, in 30 minutes I had 18 shots of permafrost.
That's rough.
I got tore up drunk. And then, yeah, so it's a funny story to hear him tell it.
Yeah, I tend not to not to overdo it.
Yeah,
It's fun, but man, does it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's painful.
And I can't do tequila at all. When I was in college, every Saturday night at the Holiday Inn, they had a lingerie show.
Mm-hmm.
And they had so this was in 92. Like, I forget what her name was. She was a playmate in 1984. So she was, I don't know, probably 30 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she came back to our house, and we were all playing drinking games and playing cards or whatever. And she was like, "I'll outdrink any of you boys." And I was like, "Okay, well, put your money where your mouth is." And we were 18, and we didn't have like quality alcohol.
Right.
Like I had this enormous jug of Pepe Lopez silver tequila. Like it was like 99 cents a gallon. And we were doing shot for shot. And after like 6 shots, I just picked the bottle up and chugged it. And then put the bottle down. And she's like, you win. She gave me my $100. And then I passed out in my bed and slept for 3 days with alcohol poisoning. And my roommates thought I was dead. Like literally like 3 solid days I did not get out of bed. And you're talking about feeling like shit when I woke up.
Yeah, not a good feeling. Not a good feeling.
We had, oh my God. Oh, okay. So we had a guy we went to high school with. His name was Ed. And I'm reading the chat and they're talking about the hotel. So it reminds me of the story. Ed looked older. Like Ed looked like he was 30 years old when he was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed would always get his alcohol. Like nobody liked Ed. Ed was weird and creepy, but he was like a little toady. He followed us around. He wanted to be cool with us, and so he'd always buy booze. So there was a hotel called Sneaky Pete's Hotel or Motel in Springfield, Illinois, and we would get a room for $15 a night on the weekend, and we would just get absolutely hammered, just Southern Comfort and whatever. So Ed chugged an entire fifth of Southern Comfort. And we were all playing cards or whatever. And then Ed disappeared. And then the next morning, it was like noon, and I was waking up. My buddy Tony was just like this close to my face, and he was just beet red, laughing hysterically. And I'm like, "What is wrong with you, dude?" He's like, "Oh, you got to see Ed. You got to see Ed." I'm like, "Where the hell is Ed?" He's like, "He's in the bathroom." I'm like, "I don't want to see Ed." He's like, "Yes, yes, you do." So he wakes me up. We open the door of the bathroom, and Ed had gone to the bath to sleep in the bathtub. Like he had pillows behind his head in the bathtub, and he had passed out and then shit himself, and maybe vomited. I don't know, but then had wallered all in it through the night. Like there was shit smeared on his face and in his hair.
Oh my gosh!
So. Like I literally almost threw up when we opened the door. I was like, we can't just leave him there. So we turned the shower on while he passed out in the tub.
Oh my gosh!
And then just left it on, and then we left. Ed showed up for school on Monday. That was in high school.
That's crazy. Well, at least you turned the shower on.
Yep.
I mean, you could have just left him there, let him waller.
Yeah, and then when I don't know, we were in college, and we were all back home from college or whatever. It was like Christmas break a couple of years later, and I was hitting up this girl that worked at the bar we were at, and Ed comes up to comes up to us. It tries to like shove me out of the way. He's like, "Let a real man talk to this lady, fat boy." And I was like, "What'd you just say?" He's like, "I didn't stutter. I said, let a real man talk to this lady, fat boy." And I was like, "Listen here, you shit wallering boy." And I just absolutely went off. Everybody was like, "Damn."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hey, Barry, what's going on, buddy? Barry looks like I tapped in time for the shit story.
Good job. Yep, those nasty ass boys.
Yeah. No, we did not have camera with us at that time. This is like, God, when was
Thank
that?
goodness.
I think it was maybe junior or senior year. So it was 91, 92. We didn't have cell phones with cameras back then.
Right.
Hell, we didn't have cell phones. We had car phones at the time that they mounted to your dash that cost like 35 cents a minute. No, not poor Ed. Ed's a worthless piece of shit to this day. Actually, I think now, thinking about it, Ed may be a registered sex offender. So, Barry, how many of the 1,500 games do you have going now? Question on PM. What's that? Oh, it must be for you.
I don't know, Sally. I'm looking and I don't see nothing, Sally. Oh, okay.
Oh, share for everybody.
Well, I think, well, it says, so this is a question that she has from a customer on Poshmark. I'm a double D up top. Do you think the top would fit me?
Oh,
The tops are extra large. Do extra large tops usually fit you? My God. Second one is my response. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
I would ask how big her belly is.
Well, I would say, put a tape measure around your boobs. Find out, what the
I love
measurements are
boobs.
that way. I don't know. I don't know. I've had people ask me to try things on, and I'm like, no. There you go.
You know, my ex-wife and I have become friends after our divorce or whatever.
Right.
And like her new husband he's an awesome dude. But she sold her, or she was trying to sell her wedding dress on Craigslist. And she said some dude messaged her and said that he wasn't really interested in the dress, but would pay top dollar for the undergarments that she wore on her wedding night.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, that's creepy.
Yeah, that is.
Excuse me.
There's some weird ones out there.
I'm a triple D or GXL fit me fine. You're a diners, drive-ins, and dash? Or diners, drive-ins. What's the triple D stand for? Dives. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. That's what. Sorry, I was trying to make a joke. I failed miserably. I'm an asshole. Nobody listened to me.
Oh.
So who's all gonna bid on me? Your pile behind you. It looks like it is getting bigger, buddy. It is. It absolutely is. And everybody keeps commenting on it.
The leaning tower of Pisa.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Leaning Tower of Sony.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, I'll get it listed here eventually. I'm off on Tuesday, so maybe that's what I'll do all day Tuesday. But I'm going to rearrange the room. So, like, I'm going to move my computer. My computer right now is just sitting on one of my tables.
Mm-hmm.
I have a desk downstairs. Kirby did not like my accommodating the downstairs as my eBay. So I have a huge master bedroom, and I have like this like a 10 by 10 nook that's just kind of off to the side in my room. So I'm going to turn that into my eBay office where I do my listings, and then once I get it listed, then I'm going to put everything in this room here. And I got 4 more sets of shelves I'm going to put down the middle of the room here. So.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan. That's the plan.
Good plan.
But
yeah, you definitely have to do. You definitely have to do. Have your inventory in one room. It's hard to work in the same room that your inventory's in.
absolutely.
I understand. I get it. So.
Abso-smurfly. I'm going to look somebody up on the Facebook. And of course, they have no profile. Oh, but we do have a single mutual friend.
Who dat?
The person I'm stalking right now.
Oh. You're stalking someone?
Well, I mean, I'm showing interest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm not good at this whole like pursuing dating thing. Does anyone know if you, in theory, have a porch and enclose it to use an office? Can you deduct it? Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I mean I'm kind of the same in the same situation. Like every room in the house except the bathroom has some kind of eBay something in there. I have a 3-bedroom house. I have a back porch, living room, the basics. Yeah.
Aren't you married?
I am not. I am a widow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. My husband died almost 2 years ago.
Was it sudden or was it?
It was sudden. It was he was a truck driver and he died in a trucking accident.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. He I was married. I have 2 daughters, and I was married for 17 years to their dad. Got divorced, was single for about 5, and then I met his name's Mike, and met him online. At that time, I lived in California, and I moved to Kansas to be with him. And we got married, and we're together for 6, almost 7 years. So, and now I'm just trying to get the heck out of Kansas.
Yeah. Come to Texas. It's amazing.
That really is truthfully the plan.
Texas?
Yeah. Yeah. That is my ultimate
I can
that's
get you
the
a
ultimate
job.
plan. A job?
Yeah,
I got a job.
I mean, like, I'm gonna need help building my warehouse empire and auction gallery.
I got a job. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Just saying.
No,
Make transition easier.
I'm kidding. No.
Hell, I even have a spare bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have 2 daughters. That one lives in California, one lives in North Carolina. So, and I've always wanted to live in Texas. So, that's pretty much
Texas
where I'm
is
going to be.
amazing. I wish I kick myself in the ass every day for not moving here 15 years ago when I had a chance.
Yeah. I don't like Kansas. It's too dang cold. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't do cold weather.
It didn't get cold here very often.
I hate snow.
Like growing up in northern Illinois, like 50 below zero, 3 feet of snow on the ground in a blizzard, and we walked to school. Here, they get the lightest dusting, and the entire metroplex comes to a screeching halt. Like we had less than an 1/8 inch of snow. It wasn't even sticking. And we closed our dealership at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
My gosh.
You thought snowpocalypse had happened. I was like, this is great. But then like driving here when it's snowing, it's just give it up.
I don't like it. I don't like it here. I don't know anybody here. I don't have anything holding me here. So
what are you waiting for?
Well, I can't say that I don't have anything holding me here. I am doing I've got some court stuff that I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
With his death and all of that. So, there's no reason for me to move if I have to come back and, you know, I'll just stick here until it's all done, and then
Right on.
so that's what I'm waiting for. That's the plan anyway. But, yeah.
Well, it is becoming the witching hour for me. 1 o'clock is kind of when I got to throw in the towel.
I know. I gotta go get some.
I want to personally thank everybody for tuning in and watching and showing me the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. I love every one of you. And remember, please, please, please share your smile freely without reservation. Everybody come across. The world's a shithole right now, and your smile may be the only bit of sunshine in somebody's day. With that, thank you all so very much. I love you. I will talk to you again soon. Good night.
Good night.